Today I'm going to be talking about tattooing and how this can possibly lead to an addiction. But first, some basic information. So it's very important when you do go to get a tattoo to be sure that the studio that you go to is very clean. The artist should be opening a new pack of needles in front of you before actually tattooing. The artist should also be putting on new latex gloves and pay attention to the ink used. While getting the tattoo, the artist should be placing tattoo ink into a individual cup just for you. That way when the needle goes back and forth during tattooing, that ink isn't being used on anyone else. That little cup should be disposed of right after you're done getting tattooed. Some safety concerns. So tattooing is considered an open wound because it breaks the skin and can cause bleeding. So in the picture right here, you can see the skin layer and how deep the needle goes into the skin. So it goes pretty deep in there into the epidermis and dermis of the skin, which is why it is considered an open wound. But open wounds also have an increased risk of infection. And you don't want an infection to occur because they can be nasty like this and cause permanent deformities, scarring, and severe illness, which is why it's very important to pay attention to the needles and equipment used for sterilization purposes to prevent infection. So we're going to talk about tattooing as body modification. So some reasons that people choose to get tattoos is to enhance attractiveness and sexuality. So to pretty much like highlight your curves and or possibly cover up a scar, express individuality. So this is a guy referred to as the stocking cat. He is a tattoo enthusiast. He really expressed his own individuality by turning into a cat. The love of the art, a personal narrative, the development of physical endurance, to show an affiliation or commitment. So if you're in a branch of the military, some choose to get a tattoo to represent the branch that they're involved in. Some choose to do it as a sign of resistance, as an impulse, and possible addiction. So physical endurance is what they believe leads up to a possible addiction. Some choose to develop a physical endurance to create pain and master their body's response to the pain. Some people get off the endorphins and adrenaline released from the pain and experience of a tattoo, which creates this addictive quality to body modification due to the release of endorphins and adrenaline, which are experienced when you experience pain. It's hard to stop after getting just one tattoo, which you can see a lot of people, once they get one tattoo, they want to continue getting them, but it might not all be for all of those reasons we listed. It could definitely be for physical endurance, which does lead to this addiction. These people usually feel that they need this fix or feeling that the tattoos give. And there could be possible underlying conditions. This is still being investigated and looked at, but I'm going to show you a quick video of a tattoo extremist who claims his OCD was his underlying condition, which led to his many tattoos, which really ruined his relationship with his family.
I'm very obsessional. Once I get started on something, I just get carried away. I just get obsessed with it. But not everyone is happy with his radical look.
When I'm going out with him, he's like that. I feel embarrassed.
The father of four suffers from obsessive-compulsive disorder, a condition that Keith believes led him to change his appearance radically throughout his life. OCD has ruled my life for many, many years, I'm afraid. That's the power of it. I did have tattoos originally when I was 17, but I had them taken off, and I kind of changed my image all the way through the years, and now really later on in life I realised that really I should have stuck to my beliefs and been true to myself.
At the age of 45, Keith decided to settle down, getting married to his wife Lisa and having 3 children together. But it wasn't long until the office worker returned to his first love,
tattoos.
And since I started with this current project of getting tattooed about 5.5 years ago, I've been going just about every month or so. I'd say hours and hours. I couldn't put a figure on it. It was very, very, very painful. Certain parts of my head and face just was like extreme pain. You know, the corner of the eyes, anywhere around the eyes, the lip, and also some parts of the ear, especially the inner ear, was an absolute.
So as you can see, he is one example of people that have literally go every month and want to experience the severe pain of a tattoo in certain locations. This was filmed in, I believe, Britain, and he's spent about 15,000 pounds on tattoo, which is equivalent to about $20,000 in US dollars. So it's definitely an addiction to tattoos is on the rise, and important to realize with all of these extreme adrenaline and endorphin releases. So thanks.